Hello, my name is Ben, aka Nightingale TCG, and today we are playing Purple Kaido. Honestly, ever since OP02, I never thought I would be playing this leader again. But the additions of this king and the Kaido, and in a way also this Roger, just suddenly makes this deck viable again, which is pretty fun. This is a deck list. If you want to know my specific thoughts about my deck building process, then stick around until the end of the video. Apart from that, I hope you enjoy the gameplay, and if you do, please consider liking and subscribing as it helps me out a lot and it's completely free. Thank you! Kaido against Eam. I think it's correct to take second against Eam. Spider's typically wanting first, and I think I'm keeping this. We have Queen end stage and King. Hopefully that's enough. He starts with a Shalria and grabs a Nostro. He trashes Ground Death. Then I'll play Queen. I'll cycle out the ulti, and then I'll grab a Kaido here and pass. He searches with another Shalria. Grabs a Saturn, which is going to be good for him next turn to play with, to play and search. He trashes the Shalria and then just goes 7, which I'll have to take. 3 stages is pretty crazy, but we'll have to play with the cards we get. Go 7 at lead, 6 at lead, and he'll give us a 2k. He searches even more. He finally finds 10 elders. Assume it's just gonna be 6 at lead, and then he plays Saturn. Yep. And he finds another searcher. Then I'll go King. I'll use King ability, and I think I'm actually using Leader ability here now. Trash. Then I'll use Queen plus stage and go 5 at lead. Could have potentially waited a turn for that so that we could play Roger next turn, but just like the idea of being aggressive in this matchup. Goes 5 at me, which I'll have to take because I have no counter in hand. And then I'll go 2k. Oh, he plays a Venus, which I'll have to take as well. Then he plays a Walkery. Alright, let's play King. Play Kaido down. Rest the wall. Go 7 at Venus. Use stage, go 5 at Saturn. And still go 9 at Saturn because we have no counter in hand, so I just want to get rid of these bodies. Problem is we have to go down to 0 here. This deck just runs too many bricks. Plays a Saturn for forward on and still grabs a Venus. He cycles it out though. Goes 7 at me, which I'll take. He plays a Jupiter. Okay. I think that essentially means I'm forced to play Roger. So let's use stage, play Roger, use leader ability, trash, use king, go 7 at lead, go 7 at lead, go 9 at lead, keep 2 done up for the 2 events. Which I don't want to use, but probably have to. Okay, he gives me a 2k 1k here. Does that mean he's gonna try to go for game next turn? No, he blocks. Then he takes the 9. I think if he swings 7 here at lead, I'm unironically taking. Because I can get out of a 17 with 2 events, a 2k and a 1k. Sure, 9 I'll take 2. Another 9, I don't want to use up Don when I don't have to. So I'll give him a 2k, 1k. Give him another 2k. He plays Elders. He's gonna pop the Elders. He searches and never existed. Goes 7 at lead, and now I sadly have to use event. Alright, let's use King effect. And then I guess it's just Kaido. Use stage, use leader ability. I think so. Kaido, rest Walkery, use leader ability, trash, and go into life. And I think this should be enough because he has event plus 1k, block the Kaido, and then this Kaido is enough. It's more than enough. Damn, I didn't think we would win this game with how bricked we were at some point. Is he gonna let us win the game, or is he just gonna keep us waiting here? Okay, here we go. Let's go another 7. And GG's. Kaido against Boa. He chose first. And I'm gonna keep this. I have Searcher plus Queen plus King. Even stage now, which is even better. I'll grab Kaido for later, and then I'll cycle the Black Maria. Go 6 at me, which I'll give him a 2k. Plays Hiyori. Alright, then let's go stage plus Queen, cycle out a Kaido. And because I don't really want to trigger this right now, I'm not gonna swing. Plays a 4-cost Boa. Gonna go 7 at me, which I'll take. This Kaido is good. So I will play King, use ability, go... Do I swing? I feel like I still don't swing. Because next turn I can swing and then play like the 10 drop if he triggers it out. Give him a 2k here. Plays Kuma. I'll give him another 2k. And then I'll go 5 at lead. See if he wants to trigger. I assume he does, because he stacked it with Boa. He doesn't. Okay. I'll go 7 lead. Triggers this one. And then I'll play Kaido. Kill everything. I have to take a life, and he gets a life, but I think it's worth. Then I'll ramp up, and I'll pass. It plays 5 drop Boa. Cycles out a pudding. And just goes 8 at me. That's fine, I'll take that. I'll go 7 at lead. Plays Grandma. Cycles. I think I'll play Kaido then. I'll rest the Boa. I'll use King ability. Rest stage. Use Kaido ability because I want to trash the life he just set up. And then I think I might actually clear this body. Because if I swing 7 at lead now and he triggers something, can he kill me? I don't think with just one body he can kill me. So let's go 7 first. He takes. He uses a trigger to play Shaku down. Okay. I can still go 9, I think. And if he takes this, then I can obviously go 12 and hope it's lethal. But if he didn't take, then I could have gone into the boa and made sure that he only had one body on the board. Okay, he does have slave error. Then I probably couldn't have swung into the boa anyways if he really wanted to protect it. Okay, starts with a 7. I'll give him a 0 cost event. 9 cost boa is enough to go for lethal here. I'll give you a 2k. I'll give you another 2k. You have double blockers. Or maybe 1 blocker and you'll frighten me event. No, it's just boa. But he has a Don active, so... And he's playing You'll Frighten Me. I think I'll start with the Kaido swing. Just in case he does play it. And then I'll swing 14 with this Kaido. Okay, it's another slave error. Does he have enough to survive this? Let's go 7. Ooh, we got there. GG's. Kaido vs Luffy. Let's take first. Yo! Wanna be in the video, boy? This is a friend from locals. It is quite fun. Okay, I'll take first. Do I keep this hand? I have queen, but I have nothing else. I think I'll mulligan. Dude. All your builds are whack. Let's play queen. Pass. Let's use queen ability. We found king, which is nice. And I think 10 drop Kaido is going to be useful. Bro, what's even funny is the fact that he plays yellow Luffy against me right now. He hates this deck. He's the #1 yellow Luffy hater. He triggers out Kiku immediately. That's crazy. Yeah, I'll have to take that. And another Kiku. Disgusting. Let's play king. Use ability. Go. I mean, I guess I'll go 6 at the Kiku. Just because he's forced to defend it right now. With these Kikus out, our Kaido becomes so much worse. I have to take these. Oh, this is painful. This is painful. Oh, I don't even know what to do. Do I just play 10 drop? This is so depressing. What the hell? Play 10 drop, make him heal too? I can't do that. I think I need to play Kaido. And then search. Grab a 2k, search again. Grab a queen? For the turn after potentially. And I don't even think I can lead the ability here. He just plays Robin out. Alright. And blocks with it immediately. If I don't lead the ability, can I ever win? I think I need to use leader ability. As much as I hate it. And then I'll play queen to cycle. Hope I draw into counter, which of course I didn't. Of course I didn't. Depressing. 9. I could 0 cost. Get out of it, potentially. And potentially play for another turn. Let's see. Okay, he just goes 10. I'll take. He's keeping a Don up, which means he has the event, which already means that, like, playing for another turn with this queen doesn't matter. So I think it's just king ability. Do I play Kaido? If I play Kaido and go like 5, 8, 9, 10. The problem is I don't want to play Kaido first in case like one of these is not a Robin trigger. I could go like 9 with lead. And then use leader ability and go 12 with Roger. Actually, it would be 10, 12. Is 10, 12 better than like 5, 9, 10? I think it's 10, 12. Oh, you bastard. GG's. Was there a way I could have won here? If I play Kaido first, then he just does the same. If I swing 10 with Roger first, then I can't use leader ability to like burn his last life. I guess I could try to play for another turn if I play down Queen and remove the Robin with Roger. But with him leaving 1 Don up, it's more likely in my head that he has the unblockable event than that he has a You'll Frighten Me, even though he triggered a You'll Frighten Me already. Like, I know he plays them, but still, I think it's more likely that's the unblockable event. But I'm pretty sure that even if I play Queen and I remove this Robin, him just being able to go 999 is enough to kill me. Because I play Queen, let's say I'll draw 2k, 2k. Or let's say I draw Flame Dragon Torch 2k. Then I block 1-9, I 2k, 2k, 2k the other one, and then the other 9 I'm dead. So I don't think that was a way of winning this. Kaido versus Mihawk, he chose first. We have stage, which is okay. So we can stage into Kaido. Is that good enough? I think I'll mulligan. This is weird. We kind of have to top deck an Animal Kingdom Pirates to trash away with Queen. Otherwise, playing Queen is useless. He plays Esperona and gets a Law and Beppo. Okay, we found a Queen to trash away another Queen. Worth, I guess. Not really. We found another stage, which is irrelevant. It's just a 0 cost event fodder. I think as long as they don't play like the 3 cost Tashigi, we need to find a 10 drop Kaido. Is he gonna swing 5-5 here? That's what I'm expecting. That's why I took the first one. Yep. I'll 2k that one. And then I'll play stage. And honestly, I think I'm swinging into this Perona. And then I'm searching. And I think King is still the best play next turn. So I'll grab it. It's better than Kaido, I feel like. You can play like King. Leader ability. And ramp back again. Like we could leader ability here and be at 4 Don the next turn. Then we go to 6 and then we can ramp 1 and be at a turn where we can play Kaido, or we just don't do that and we play like Roger. I think just playing Roger is better. Going 7 into the carrot. Because sometimes Mihawks don't have 2Ks. So I think swinging 7 into her is still good. So I guess we'll just spend our next 2 turns chaining Rogers. There's a Tashigi, so our 10-drop Kaido game plan goes out the window. Swings with Carrot, and I think I'll use a 0-cost event here. And he swings another 7. That's fair. Then let's play Roger. Go 8 at Carrot. And I think I'll use leader ability. Trash Alive. Use King effect. Use Queen effect. Use Stage. And then we'll be at 9 Don next turn, which is effectively 10 Don with King on board because we can always ramp 1 active. And then I'll go 7 lead. And he has the go all out or whatever we're calling it. Or I know you're strong. I'm not sure what the fandom is or the community is calling it yet. Plays 9 Mihawk, which is pretty good. We could play Kaido next turn to like rest this Tashigi. Just to make sure that if we draw a 10 drop, we can clear the board. But maybe just playing a Roger is good too. I don't mind that, honestly. I'll just neg it on. Don't really care. Because I can still play Roger if I use King ability. I could swing really high into this Mihawk. Is that good enough? If I play Roger, I know he has a low end Beppo in hand. Or, okay, maybe I don't know, but I assume he has a low end Beppo in hand. When did he trash? Oh no, this is the life that got trashed. No, so I know he has Lone Beppo in hand. Something I could potentially do is play this Roger and like not swing with this King, so that if he plays Lone Beppo down, he doesn't get to get the leader buff. Is that good? I'm not sure. I can't swing that high into the Mihawk is a thing. Maybe I should have kept the 0-cost event. I think it's just another Roger, honestly. Then go 7-7 lead. And then I search. Grab a 2k. Could lead ability down to 4 Don. Then I'll be at 6 Don, which is effectively 7 Don with King. If I don't do that, I could play like double Queen next turn. I think I should just, yeah, leave it here. He's gonna be a 7k leader now because he's gonna play Lone Beppo. So only our Gold Roger is gonna be able to swing. It's kind of a difficult spot to be in. Like 10 drop Kaido would kind of save us if we had it a turn earlier and we could have played for it by resting this Tashigi. Oh, he rests his own Tashigi to give himself a boost. I think there's no harm in resting Lone Beppo unless you like think I have another 0-cost event in hand to reduce. This feels crazy to me because if I have a 10 drop in hand, you're like getting giga punished. Like, sure, I'm getting rid of my own Rogers, but I don't care about that because they're getting frozen anyways. Nine, I'll double 2k. Because I want to play double Queen next turn. Then I'll take this one. Alright. Well, I'm swinging this 5. See if he wants to give me a 2k for it. He does. Interesting. Then let's cycle and play another Queen. Cycle out Kaido, I guess. Then let's use King effect. Go 8 at lead. And it gives me a 2k off the Mihawk effect. Do I lead ability? I feel like I should, but at the same time, I feel like I shouldn't. So I think I'm just gonna pass, because like, starting in the turn with 10 Dawn and then being able to play Kaido has to be better than just like playing like using King to get to 7, then use Kaido and use leader ability. At least I feel like it is. Here's another Lone Beppo. Freezes the Roger. Restance has done with the stage. Man, if only we had 10 drop. If only we had 10 drop. He's gonna go 7 here. Okay. I'll give him a block. 2k. I think I'll give him a block 2k. And then if he wants to swing with Mihawk into this, I don't mind. Give him another block 2k. At lead, yeah, that's okay. And then I'll give him a 2k, 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 1k. I can't lie, I kind of forgot this Lone Beppo could swing. How do we swing here? We could go 9, 9. Also go 8, 8. Or 9 with leader first. Then like 9 with queen. Yeah, let's go 9 here. Mihawk effect. And a 1k. Then let's go another 9. 2k, 1k. Okay, leader ability. Trash alive, use king ability. Go 7 at lead. Then we have lethal. We just accidentally did the best play by blocking 2k'ing. Even though I would have been lethal if I didn't draw a counter out of life. We were just accidentally genius when I was just not thinking. GG's. Kaido against Mihawk, he chose first, but I think I'll have to keep this. We have king, we have stage, we have a searcher. So that kind of all seems good enough. We also have queen here, which is even nicer. Do I grab Kaido? Essentially, if I grab Kaido, I'm like so bricked. But I think I do have to. And then I'll play queen and I have to cycle out the 2k. At least we got another 2k, 1k back. Maybe I didn't have to play the queen, but it's like good to have it down. Plays the Shigi. He plays Perona and grabs the Shigi, then goes 7 at me. Which I'll take. I will then play stage, use stage, go 5 at lead. And I'll play the queen and cycle a Kaido out. Double 2k. Alright. Our hand seems pretty good. Plays the Shigi. Rests his stage. Goes 5 at us. I'll give him a 1k. Is he gonna go 5 with Perona 2? Or what's these 3 done for? Oh, just above the Tashigi. Fair enough. Let's play king. Use king ability. Use stage. Go 7 at lead. And pass. Plays a Shanks. Use leader ability. So is he even gonna bother resting my king? Probably not. Ah, he is. But I doubt he's gonna swing into it. Rest stage plus Perona to buff the Tashigi. He goes 7 at lead, which I'll take. And the 8 I'll... Do I double 2k this? No, I don't think so. Then let's go Roger. Use leader ability. Use king ability. Stage. Could think about using queen to go back up. But with king, we get there as well. I don't think playing a blocker out matters. So maybe I'll just swing 2 8s here. See if he has a +4 event. He does have one, but then hopefully this 8 goes through. Yep, and then I'll pass. Does he have perfect curve? No, he does not. He plays Perona, grabs a green rat beam, because I'm just incapable of pronouncing that name. Try Kiliocosm. I'll give him a 2k, 1k. Oh, he plays Carrot, okay. But at least my Roger isn't frozen. He used leader ability, then probably gonna rest stage and the other Perona to buff the Tashigi. Okay, I think you should have done that first. It doesn't really matter, but... Swinging 8, I'll give him a 2k. Then he swings 8 again. I'll give him another 2k. Alright. Is it just Kaido, leader ability, swing at life? I feel like it is. Rest the carrot. Rest stage. Use king effect. Use leader ability, trash to life. Go 9 at lead. Rat beam plus 1k. Go 9 at lead. Plus 3. Plus 2. Go 6 at lead. Plus 3. And pass. Go 6 at lead. I'll give him a 2k. I wonder why he starts with a 6. Like, surely he can kill me here, no? I mean, that is just not the right way of attacking. Like, why would you put 4 Don underneath Perona? Like, just put 1 Don underneath the carrot first and see what the 7 does. So much more efficient than... Like, 1 Don on the carrot does the same as 4 Don on Perona here. Okay, he's just set on swinging these 6s. If I had like another 2k in hand, I'd be living. That was the weirdest lethal I've ever seen in my life. But it worked, I guess. Kaido against Emu, he chose second. I have a queen and a searcher, so I think I'm keeping this. I'll play queen, cycle out the other queen and pass. The stand-up Kaido is useless in this matchup, so I wish I could have cycled that out, but it's fine. He plays a Shalria. He grabs a Walkery and immediately cycles it out, and then use leader ability to get the Shalria into trash and draw cards. And I will simply ramp, swing 5, and search for 7-cost Kaidos. I guess is the best card I can find in this matchup. This Dragon Torch can come up as well. Do I still need stage? I mean, it's nice to have, but will I ever play it? I feel like I'll play the Dragon Torch, like, certainly on a turn where I could go for lethal. Plays Saturn and grabs him a 2k, cycles out another Walkery. I think I'm taking this one. There's another stage. Another king as well, which I don't really need. Just play king, ramp with him, and swing 6. And then next turn we can hopefully start using leader ability. Go 6 at me, I'll give him a 2k. He goes 6 and I'll give him another 2k. Then he plays Mars. Is he gonna bother killing this queen? He's not. Okay. Let's play stage. Do I play this Daifuku? Honestly, I think I do. Use leader ability, trash the life, use king ability, use stage, use queen, go 5, and go 7. He counters out of both. We trash a 10 drop with leader ability, I think. I didn't pay attention. He finds another Walkery. I'll take this one. Another stage. I don't think I'll need the Usohachi. Then he plays Jupiter and a Walkery. Alright. Let's play Queen. Cycle out Onigashima. All these kings are annoying. Let's swing 5 here. Let's swing 7. Swing another 7. Swing another 7. Then I can use leader ability. Trash the life, use king ability, use queen ability, keep it done up, and pass. Take the 7. Play Shower. Does he not have a 10 drop? Ooh, maybe he doesn't have a 10 drop. Maybe I trashed the only one he had, like, in life. Okay. Can I defend this? Probably not. Take the 9, search, grab a 2k. Then we'll play Kaido. Rest nothing. Use king ability. Use stage. Use leader ability. Trash the life. Go 9 elite. Go another 9 elite. And GG's. Alright, let's go with some final thoughts. Honestly, this deck disappointed me. I thought it would be much better. Don't get me wrong, in the games where you see queen to ramp or your stage to ramp into your 6-don king, into playing Kaido, into playing 10-drop Kaido, the deck feels pretty much unbeatable unless you play against blue. Even blue can beat that, because they have Jozu or Red Rock or Gravity Blade, which are all too annoying to deal with for this deck. But you won't be able to have the consistency to find these ramp pieces every single game in a 10-round tournament. And the games where you don't have them just feel too depressing to play. Because it essentially means that on 1-don, you do nothing. Then on 3-don, you most likely do nothing as well. Maybe you can play a chump blocker, but that's it. Or alternatively, you play Black Maria, use ability, and trash their life, or you just play Black Maria and don't use ability and like potentially keep it for later on in the game. And then on 5-don, you can play Queen, but if you play Queen and you don't have a ramp on the board, you're just setting yourself behind, which feels depressing. Maybe on 5 you can play Queen, and then if you can cycle yourself into a king, or you have a king in your hand already, it's okay. But at that point, you tend to just be too far behind in tempo to keep up with the decks that everybody else is playing. The deck has some good matchups. I think it has a good matchup against Emu, basically, and against a lot of other like little rogue decks, etc. But I think it's unfavored into Boa. I think it's unfavored into Mihawk. I haven't played a Dofi. Dofi could be fine because you have the 10 drop, and then you can wipe their entire board. But as long as they hide or never tap their Virgo, I guess you could tap the Virgo with the 7-cost Kaido, but Apart from that, as long as they never tap their Virgo, this 10 drop Kaido can't do much against Luffy either. So I actually think against a lot of the meta-relevant decks, this leader is just not strong enough. Even though he just got like two amazing cards. Honestly, I kind of wish this Kaido at the very least would be a 7-8 with a 1k counter. Or even a 7-7 with a 1k counter would be good. Because this deck runs so many bricks and you just have some games where you can't cycle them out at all despite you having like the 1-cost queen or the 5-cost queen to cycle. And you'll just end up dying to pure aggression. That's in general how this leader dies, is to just pure aggression. And a lot of decks at the moment are able to play a long game, but they're also very easily able to play a fast game if they want to and they find the right cards. And because I felt like Kaido's main problem was that he would die too quickly, I kind of built or tried to build around that by first of all including 14 2Ks. I was at a certain point even thinking about playing 16 instead of this 2-cost Black Maria chump blocker, but I kind of like having a chump blocker out because on 8 Dawn you can play Roger into a chump blocker and that feels pretty good. On other turns you can also play like Queen or any of your other minus effects, and then you can, if you have a king on board, you can restand an active one and you'll have the Dawn basically to play another chump blocker. Right now I'm playing Black Maria because it's searchable, but you can also play the 2-cost Shiki, which isn't searchable, but it allows you to cycle, and with how many bricks we play, cycle is always good. Other choices I've made is that I decided not to include this Bon Clay, because this Bon Clay, you basically never wanted to play him out. He's okay as a backup option. Like I told you earlier, if you don't have Queen or you don't have Stage, this Bon Clay is nice. But that's like your worst case scenario, and I don't really like planning around that. Like even on 4 Dawn, like if you have to take the second curve, I still prefer playing Queen or Stage over this Bon Clay if I have both of them in hand. Then at the beginning I also included 2 of this ulti in the deck, basically to have a backup version of this king, and she has a 1k attached to it, so it's fine. The problem with her is that it's weird to get value from her, because apart from your leader ability, you don't have many effects that do more than -2 Dawn. You have this Kaido, but that's pretty much it. Because this Kaido doesn't proc this ulti, I don't think. I'm not 100% sure, maybe it procs it, but even then I don't think it's good. So it was difficult to get value from her, because if you play her on 6, then I guess you ramp into the Kaido and then you can play Kaido afterwards and not lose Dawn. But you also, like on 7 Dawn, you don't want to play her and then like use leader ability, because then you'll end up being at 2 Dawn the turn after, which is just depressing. So I didn't really like her. I never wanted to play her out, so I just opted to take her out for more 2Ks essentially. And I thought that instead of playing this 6 Dawn, instead of playing her as a 6 Dawn replacement, I just include the searchable 2K. And in the worst case scenario, I'm just playing this 6-7 out, or even the Sanji potentially. But the Sanji is more there for the turn after your Kaido, where you are most likely 2 Dawn behind your opponent unless you have like all the ramp on board, where you can play Sanji down and potentially even Queen and Sanji, which is quite nice. But because this one is searchable, I opted to play 4 of this Daifuku rather than 4 of the Sanji. The event, I initially was running at 3, and it never really came up that much, because most of the time this event is kind of just a backup version of this Kaido, because this Kaido is better. Unless you play specifically against Ace, then this Flame Dragon Torch is better because it can rest their 10 drop. But against pretty much every other matchup, this Kaido is better. So I'm running it at a 1-off right now, and it feels fine to me. This 9-cost Kaido, sadly, I think is just straight up bad now. It's essentially a worse... Well, yeah, I think it's just strictly a worse version of this Kaido. It can be nice to KO a character, but then negging Dawn for it just doesn't feel that great unless you have King and Stage on the board where you can make up for it. The last card I was thinking about playing is the 9-cost Lin Lin. I played her initially basically instead of the Rogers, but the Rogers are just kind of better because it has a higher stat line and it honestly tends to protect you more, because the 7k baseline against how many leaders are able to go wide are often better than just the 1 extra life. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I think the deck when it works is fun, but when it doesn't work, it's really frustrating and depressing. So I personally wouldn't play it. But if you do, then all the more power to you. Maybe I'm just like too addicted to consistency in my decks at this point with like how much consistency is in the game. And the moment the deck is not consistent anymore, I get too frustrated. But that has been my experience with this Kaido. Either way, I hope you enjoyed the video, and apart from that, I just wish you a good rest of your day.